Hello and welcome to Clearview News Desk. We're reaching you live from Nigeria's capital city, Abuja. First, the headlines.
Elder statesman Edwin Clark, leader Ijaw National Council, vows to resist attempt to impeach embattled Rivers State Governor Sim Fubara. Minister of State for Education Yusuf Sanunu describes number of out-of-school children in northern Nigeria as a time bomb. Nigeria-born professor of pharmaceutical nanoscience Ijoma Uchebe brings the jinx, becomes 7th president of Wolfson College, a constituent of University of Cambridge.
I am Florence Joshua with these and more. Elder statesman and Ijaw leader Edwin Clark, who had earlier urged President Bola Tinubu to intervene in the current political crisis in Rivers State, says the terms of settlement as contained in the communique issued at the end of the reconciliation meeting is unacceptable to the people, especially to the Ijaw ethnic nationality. Speaking at a press briefing this Tuesday, Clark said the president should not reward the Minister of FCT at the expense of Rivers State.
On Sunday, 17th of this month, in Port Harcourt, an elders meeting that was attended not only by the judge, by the queries, by the Gonis, by the elders, by the shades, and so on, mainly to say that there should be peace and order in Rivers State. And they appealed to Mr. Governor that he should as soon as possible repeal the House of Assembly, and that any attempt to impeach Governor Fubara, they will resist. And they appealed to the youths to maintain peace, but this is a battle we must fight to the end.
A court of competent jurisdiction has pronounced Edis Inehie as the Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly. That ruling has not been vacated, and based on that, he exercised the duties conferred on him by Section 1092, as quoted above, when the 27 or so members openly defected to APC, waving the flags of the party and singing President Tinubu's campaign songs from the People's Democratic Party. As at today, and going by the Constitution, the Rivers State House of Assembly has 4 members who are recognized by the laws of the land. Therefore, on what premise is Mr. President saying that the 27 decamped members should go back to the House? Under what political party, the PDP or the APC? The directives of Mr. President is absurd and cannot hold water. Mr. President should be aware that similarly Fubara today is the elected governor of Rivers State in the same manner Bola Tinubu is the elected president of the country. And as a governor, Mr. Fubara possesses all the powers as conferred on him by the Constitution.
The 8-point directive agreed by the president, former Rivers State Governor Peter Odili, and the current FCT Minister Nyesom Wike include
resubmission of the names of the commissioners who have resigned their appointment. Another directive of Mr. President that the names of the commissioners who were nominated by Nyesom Wike and who resigned on their own volition and who have lost their trust in Governor Fubara should be represented to the Rivers State House of Assembly for clearance to become commissioners again is ridiculous. Who is nominating them to become commissioners again? Is it Mr. President? Was Mr. President thinking that he was mediating in a matter between Nyesom Wike and employees in Nyesom Wike's private company? Is it what Nyesom Wike means when he talks about structure, referring to Rivers State as his personal holdings or enterprise? Another unthinkable directive of Mr. President is that a budget which has been passed into law should be represented. It is absolutely ridiculous and unconstitutional. It is the duty of the executive to provide legislative accommodation for the houses of assembly, including the National Assembly, and not the members of the House of Assembly to choose a place to meet. On his part, the executive governor of Rivers State, Siminalayi Fubara, who has the mandate of the people of Rivers State to govern them for the next 4 years, has shown feebleness of character by agreeing and appending his signature on a document containing such absurdity. He has betrayed the people who elected him as governor and those who stood behind him in this cause. Mr. Fubara has shown naivety in his actions. By signing that document, he has signed his death warrant, believing that the president will show him some sort of favor.
Edwin Clark insists Fubara's mandate is constitutional and so he cannot surrender it in the face of intimidation from many quarters. Hence, the people of Rivers and Ijaws in particular will resist any attempt to subtly make the current governor a stooge to Nyesom Wike and the APC. The Minister of State for Education, Yusuf Sanunu, has described the number of out-of-school children, especially in the northern Nigeria, as a time bomb that must be addressed. He spoke at the 2023 Bauchi Education Summit held at Dr. Saad Abubakar Hajj Camp, Bauchi. The United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, had recently said 1 in 3 children in Nigeria was out of school, totaling 10.2 million at the primary level and 8.1 million at the junior secondary school level. The governor of Kaduna State, Uba Sani, had in October, while meeting with senior citizens and elders in the state on the activities of his administration, put the number of out-of-school children in the state at 680,000.